Hey, uh, PT is just a few weeks away, and as always, it happens in PT examination, people are apprehensive. I've seen this happening over decades, that when it comes to PT, people are very confused and not sure about their preparation, their scale of preparation, and preparedness. Realizing this situation, KSG is also bringing one first of its kind in our country, that is marathon classes for PT. I'm sure you're slogging very hard. I'm sure you're working marathon sessions already. But we are giving you a challenge to sit down in our classes and reconfirm all what you have read and ensure that you are not having anything missed. It is very important to get the experts' views as to know as to if there is a certain topic that you have missed out or not. Keeping that in mind, KSG is trying to organize a series of classes. That's not going to be for too many days. A few days when I would invite our senior faculties to come and take your classes on the respective themes. And then it is going to be not only for general studies high value themes, but also for CSAT, where they would come with one topic in a day and then they would take you through for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. In fact, we're starting at 12 o'clock and we're keeping the other side open so that it depends on the topic of that respective faculty, which the person is identifying being relevant for this particular year. So for this year focus, we are trying to identify those probable areas and taking you to the class in a manner that you are not having anything missed out. In fact, you already know that the time is very limited and we can't really assume that you prepare everything and then be sure of that. So in a limited time, all those high value topics are going to be reminded so that you know also that in your priority of things, there is nothing which is missed out. Further, I would like to say that we are going to cover those CSAT portions, mathematics, reasoning, and also uh, comprehension, because this is one area which I'm sure you cannot afford to miss out. As the CSAT nature of questions are changing, evolving, what is the current situation that we expect you to be prepared? What are the areas that you must not miss out? That is being highlighted in those sessions as two separate sessions that we'll have on CSAT. Also, we would be expecting that this session that we have got is helping you in revision, memorizing, because once you have listened to them, your mind would also be able to recall them better. So this can be not only used as a kind of tick boxing of the areas that you prepared to identify if there is something missing, but also be in a position to recapture something which you have heard, seen, and watched our faculty members talking about. You would be in a position to really recapitulate in the examination hall. Also, and this way, we assume that your maximum coverage is done and in limited time. In fact, for some of the areas, it is revised. Please remember, we are not aiming at teaching you from scratch. That's what we have done in the classes. This is a session where we are giving you a quick recap of what you have done or ensure that you have not missed out anything. This is going to be an open session. It's free for everybody. I want that anybody who is associated with KSG takes the full advantage of it. It is for everybody. We're not charging anything. But then if you really attend this, I want that you are not any what way disadvantaged compared to the people who are going to clear this examination. This session is particularly important for those people who are giving for the first time. And they're also extremely important for those people who have found that PT as a kind of Achilles heel. I mean, that's something which is where they have been having difficulty in the past. So those people who find PT as a difficulty in the past attempts and those who are giving for the first time, this is an absolute essentiality that I'm underlining. This class would also be followed with some material. Again, free. Everything is free here in this particular package. And we would be providing those material, which would be also a quick recap of all that you have done. In fact, I want this session, which is extremely focused for this year, you make fuller use of it and then attend those marathon sessions. And I can promise at the end of the everyday session and end of the total session of these classes, you would definitely have a few questions advantage, because I understand in PT examination, every single question matters. We have full details on our website, ksgindia.com. You can always access and then get details about which day, which subject is coming. And then you would be in a position to really plan your day and then do make good use of the expertise of the faculties of the KSG, and then ensure that you have a double thumbs up when it comes to the PT result. My best wishes are with you.